Okay guys, so now I'm outside here finally. Here's what I came up with, my new little welding cart type thing. There's the old welder I had, the old flux welder, which I only tried to use one time about 5 years ago and never got it out of the box again. That's why it's just brand new, just sitting there dusty. There's the stick welder. Got to hook everything up to yet. And over here, there's the plasma cutter. Okay, and there's a bag full of stuff that goes with it. I can hook it all up yet. So I'm going to go ahead and hook this stuff up. And then I'm going to put you guys up on the stand, and we are going to try to cut something because there's the clamps. I got to disconnect the negative in here, so I'll disconnect the negative cable, get a hunk of steel out, and we're going to see if we can cut it. We'll hook it up here somewhere on a frame, maybe over there somewhere or something. Alright, okay, I'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, that took me a second, but all set up here. I figured I'd use the plate itself as for the ground. I'm just going to cut off little pieces, like, just to see. And the welder is on, or the cutter is on. I have it set at 15 and it's pulling 242 volts, it says, so looks like my, get off of that wire, dumbass. Anyway, alright boys and girls, and there's the torch, and it's all ready to go. I'm going to set you here for a second, put my helmet on, and we're going to attempt this. Remember, don't laugh too hard, because this is the first time I ever tried any kind of this shit in my life, honestly. I've never used one of these before. Duke, get out of here. Get out. That's because you're a dumbass and you don't know what you're doing. Alright guys, I'm taking over from here. Pretty stupid some of the stuff I'm doing here. Duke, get out of here. You're not going to like me in a minute, I'm telling you. That's better. Okay. Just set on weld, shorten the way. Good to go. Duke, hit the road. Thank you. Well, it says I have to touch it to start it, so here you go, boys and girls. Get the little hickey open. Got my hand on the trigger. Dropping my helmet. Wish me luck. Okay, so here we go. I start doing this, and that's the only flash that I get here, I think, for, I don't know, first 5 minutes. So I'm pretty stupid. Like I say, if you jump forward to like 5:21 or whatever, I'm finished messing around here. I finally do realize that maybe I need to turn the amperage up. But once I did, I turned it up. I think it was a 21, I think, or something like that. I'm not quite, I think it's 21. I'm not quite sure what to look when we go back outside. But, yeah, once I turned it up, it cut through that like butter. And that's 1/8" steel. It doesn't do too bad, actually, once it gets going. Now you can see here that I'm still trying to figure out what's the matter. Like, is the gun clogged up? I'm not even getting a spark. What should I do? And, I'm going to try to make a YouTube video of this at the same time, so I'm really messing myself up. Here's where I walked back over to the machine. I'm like, okay, I don't know what is going on here. Maybe I should do this or that. I don't know. But I left the camera running all this time, as I said. Here come walking back. I don't know if I turned it up or not here. Yeah, I have my bald head going there. And flip it down here, Bill, and see what you did. I don't know if you did or not. You might have. I think you might be that smart. Not quite sure. Yeah, I don't think so. I still haven't figured it out yet. It takes me a little while. I mean, I consider. Come on, I'm 63. I'm pushing 64. There's the spark that I finally got, and from here out, I get all pissed off. I think at myself because nothing happens. I'm pretty sure, yeah. They click and nothing, and click and nothing. Yeah, and I keep thinking, well, I don't know if I should take this thing back or what. I mean, maybe I screwed it up, or maybe I did turn this thing up. might have. Okay. So, okay. We'll see here. I think I figured out how to get it started, so that's one good thing, but I can't see where I'm going because the tip thing's too big, so I'm going to take that off and I'm going to try again. Hold on a second. Yeah, this is where I found out that the tip thing, the cover actually doesn't come off of this gun. If you do take it off, it's actually what holds the rest of the stuff inside there, the tip. They call them consumables. Actually, they give you 2 extra tips with it in case you do something like I would do. Alright, let's see what I do here. I'm not quite sure. Looks like I'm actually getting some cutting done. But yeah, I increased the amperage to 21. Yeah, so it's cutting right through it. And at this point, I'm just trying to figure out how far to hold my tip away. Because this gun, it doesn't have the self-starting thing on it. Because the whole machine has a built-in compressor. The ones with a built-in compressor with the pilot gun thing, they're expensive. I mean, they're just too expensive for me to buy just for this. I mean, I paid enough money for this as it is. But, so you have to touch the metal with this to get it started. And as soon as you touch the metal, it's kind of like a welder. You just got to pull back a little wee bit. But it's tougher than a weld because you have to be slow enough to cut through the sheet that you're cutting, which is an 1/8 inch. And they tell you to start out with something thinner. But I start out with 1/8 inch because I'm going to be working with 1/8 inch on my frame. So anyway, I keep cutting there and I'm finally starting to get somewhere, I think. Let's see what he's saying, if I'm saying anything at all. Alright, now we got that done. I think what we're going to do is a little bit of welding. Here we go. Alright, well, I bought this titanium stick 225 welder at Harbor Freight. Let's get to it. Well, I set up the welder because it's actually fairly decent at the cutting. Welder's over there running. I have it set at about somewhere around 90, 95, something like that. I actually just ran that one, believe it or not. I haven't welded. I've used a stick welder before, once or twice, not very often. The hell, that was back in the 80s, 1980s, when I went to Valtech for automotive shit. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can put another weld here, see what happens. Here we go. Don't mind the way I do this, but the way I do it. I'm actually kind of surprised at how this welder works, really. Don't mind my technique. I usually started like this, shit, 40 years ago or whatever. But anyway, hey, this is the time for you guys to like and subscribe. Come on, man. I need all the subscribers I can get. Look at that weld going down, huh? Not bad for 40 years. Not bad at all. Look at that. Yes, sir. What is that, 7018 rod or something like that? I think that's what it is. 7011, whatever the hell they call those things. Yeah, running at about 30, 31, something like that. That thing is laying down some nice welds. Especially since I haven't done it for a while, so. One more here and then I'll show you what's going on in the end. But hey, like and subscribe. Come on, guys. I really need your help. And I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are here watching Buddy's Bus. And as soon as I get done welding here and some other things, tomorrow I'm going to be back outside, or maybe tonight yet. And I think I'm going to go ahead and start cutting on the frame, see what happens, get some videos out.
Alright, I'm going to shut the machine
Alright,
off.
let's see what I'm saying here. And I'll talk to you myself.
And let's see what we got.
Well, not bad for the first time in 40-some years, huh? Not bad at all. I think that I will be able to weld my truck. And I don't think it's going to cause me much problems. Yeah, it looks like they got good penetration. I mean, especially like right there. Look at that. Real good. All right, this will work good. All right. Well, move on to the next one. I'll be back. So that's a 240 volt flaring plasma cutter and the titanium stick 225 inverter welder from Harbor Freight. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching Buddy's Bus, guys.